I don't know if anybody in here is familiar with this young man named Just Blaze. He recently went out of his way and co-signed something that you've done. I'd rather you elaborate the story.
Well, basically, you know what I mean, we had a slot on Rap Fix Live. Shout out to MTV and Sway.
What up, Sway?
Yeah. And Just Blaze and Saigon was guest up there. You know what I mean? So they showed a 15-second snippet of All I Seen. You know what I mean? And off that snippet, Just Blaze, you know, I guess he heard something that he gravitated to, and, you know, he said, like, yo, this is going to be a problem. So once we actually dropped the actual video and the visual for it, you know, he retweeted it. And nowadays, that's all it takes, really. You know what I mean? If your retweet action is good, you're good out here.
A testament to that would be Kanye West.
Definitely.
Never really using his Twitter account and going out of his way and saying that Tyler, the Creator, had Video of the Year for Yonkers.
Yeah.
And after that, I'd say the entire rap industry decided to pay attention to this young man.
Yeah, because they didn't want Kanye to jump on stage again and steal somebody else's award.
So let's keep our fingers crossed. I mean, somebody of Just Blaze's stature. I mean, and you know what? Something with Just Blaze, he's not just a producer. He's also someone who's into artistic vision and visuals.
So it means a lot. It means a lot. You know what I mean? Like if it was, you know, no disrespect to nobody, but if it was somebody who wasn't him, you know, I mean, I'm sure we all could think of 5 people.
Yeah.
Without even saying.
I mean, I feel free to name them, but go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if it was somebody else, it probably wouldn't mean as much. But because Just is an actual fan of the art, he contributes to the art in a certain way. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And plus, he's from Jersey, so I can't ask for nothing more.
It seems to me that this has somehow rerouted whatever it was that we were initially working on.
Yeah. I was doing an EP. It was called will.i.e. You know what I mean? It's Will, an example, and Will is my first name, my government or whatever. You know what I mean? So basically, I wanted to do a project just kind of giving my example of, you know, my contribution to hip-hop, you know, the type of music I do, soulful, you know, talk about the struggle or whatever. And after this All I Seen video dropped, it kind of just put everything in a different motion. You know what I mean? It caught fire real quick. I think like after a month, the YouTube video views was like in probably like 200,000, you know? Wow. So at that point, we already knew we was on to something crazy. You know what I mean? Like, we was hoping and praying that people were going to gravitate to the visual and the music. But, like I said, for that to happen, it was just, it was crazy.
I mean, AP always pray, you know?
Yeah, you already know. You already know. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I actually been flirting with the idea, you know what I mean, just to kind of, you know, kind of just address my appreciation for what's going on right now. Like, a lot of times on my Twitter, I use the hashtag Amen. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, we celebrating life. You know, whether we out in the club doing something we ain't probably shouldn't be doing or whatever. You know, we just celebrating every day. So I've been thinking about actually dropping an EP by that name, hashtag Amen. You know what I mean? It's going to come before the will.i.e. And it's basically just influenced by everybody who supported this All I Seen, you know, record and visual. You know what I mean? I'm just thankful and glad that it went that direction. You know what I mean? So y'all the first one to hear about this new EP. So, you know, I hit y'all with the exclusive only because we're family.
Make sure, have you spoken to Just about you guys working?
That's definitely on the way. You know what I mean? Like, I got a couple things.
Yeah, because I mean, after the cosign, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Anybody who's looking at AP is saying, all right, Just Blaze cosign, we need AP Just Blaze.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
You know,
it only makes sense.
That, you know what I mean?
He can meet me like on exit 13 off the turnpike.
Yeah,
you know
it's the most it's the most regular thing to say, but I think it's a question that needs to be asked just because people naturally are gonna want to know that. So everything is it's coming. You know what I mean? Like, I'm under wraps of a lot of the information that's going on, but you know, like I said, I just want people to look forward to what's about to happen. You know what I mean? Like I said, we got the will.i.e coming sometime early next year. End of this year, I'm gonna hit y'all with something else though.
The Amen EP. Amen. Are we gonna get that as well?
Hashtag Amen.
Now that you got the Just Blaze cosign, how are you keeping it cool? You know.
You know, I'm just kind of like give me a time. It gave me an opportunity to kind of step back and just figure out the next motion. You know what I mean? So,
how do you decipher now what you want to do now that you got that cosign? I mean, that's a big.
Honestly, it's crazy because I want to do everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much I want to do. So
taking on an acting role.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in my mirror doing monologues. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to take everything. Like I said, the first thing I want to do is just to really put together this new project. Right. You know what I mean? And just put a lot of good music, good quality music. I think this first look is going to be, you know, the most important one. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if somebody know you about to come out your house, but if everybody know you coming out your house, they're like, what he wearing? You know what I mean? Where he going?
You're paying attention. You on MTV now.
Yeah, right. So
popping.
Exactly. So instead of putting on the hoodie with the, you know what I mean? You may put on the tux with the cummerbund. You want to come out fresh for him. You know what I mean? Let him understand what it is and what it's not.
This is my favorite hoodie with the pizza stain.
Exactly.
I can't do it.
Exactly. Your Sunday joint. But you ain't going to wear your Sunday joint. You know what I mean? You're going to look fresh.